What's good, you guys? Welcome to what I am hoping is a not at all confusing tutorial on how to get the Exo Zombies Easter egg called Game Over Man. The very first step, you guys, is right over here in the corner. You gotta pick this decryption box up. It never moves. It's always in the same place. It does not matter who picks that box up. If you're playing with 3 people, if you're playing with 4 people, if you're playing with 2 people, it does not matter. Someone does have to pick that box up and place it in the first location to start the Easter egg. What you're gonna go in here. I like to call this the computer area. Excuse me. Now you're gonna bring it over here. You're not gonna go over here on this side. You're not gonna go over here, smack these, or anything like that. You want to go to this middle terminal and hit X, and it drops it right there. So that is the first step to the Easter egg.
We're gonna need to upgrade the security clearance for all 4 of our badge IDs to get past the encryption. We gotta find them first.
And there you go. He tells you have to find all 4 badges. If you're playing with 4 people, each person has to get their own badge. If you're playing with 2 people, you have to get your original badge, and then the 2 badges of the other people. Does not matter who it picks up. So we're gonna go on to the next step. Alright, so it does not matter what order you get these badges in as long as you get them. We're going to pick up the chick's badge. You have to go to the printer machine, and as soon as you buy it, you have to spam it with the EM1. You can only get it with this. There's the card right there. And of course, the person I was playing with was not paying attention, and the card went away. Kind of pissed me off because I blew 1,000 credits. Now, it has to be at the printer machine that is activated, and as soon as you buy, all you have to do is instantly, which, see right there, the machine malfunctioned. So we had to go and find out where the printer machine was activated. Now, I always go to the map. Basically, it does tell you, the map on the wall tells you where it's at, and it's in here. But as long as you buy it and spam it with the EM1, it will print the card automatically. There's a card. He picks up his card. So we're done. So we got her card, and it's on to the next step. Alright, so for step 3, we use it on the infection round. Now you can get the other cards before you get to your infection round, which is a plus. That way, you know, basically this would be your last card to pick up. But these are the locations. I'm showing you the locations first, so that way you know ahead of time where you need to go to pick them up. And this is that was his office at the beginning. Basically, that's where you actually pick the card up from. But you're gonna have those 3 fingerprint locations. You have to be infected. Now it's easier to have 1 zombie before you do it. You know, down to 1 infectious zombie, I should say, and the parties need to be infected. If you're using 2 people, then each person has to hit 2 fingerprint scanners. If you're only playing by yourself, you have to hit all 4. And if you're playing with 3, then I'm pretty sure everyone has to hit 1, and then 1 person can hit 2. But all 4 locations have to be hit, and then the card will pop up. While you're infected, you have to go to that office to hit the card. So you're gonna see right here, basically where we went in, and we hit all 4 locations. And basically, he got the card. So we got the card, and we are done with this step. So now we have her card. We have the infectious card, and we're down to 2 more cards, which is the security guard's card and the one in the prison. On to step 4. If you get the EM1, it's best to go ahead and get this over and done with. Go into the prisoner area, basically, I guess that's what this is called, and there's this rod down here, and you just take the EM1, you spam the crap out of it, and you're gonna have to take that out of there. And once it moves, you're going to be able to get this card. You're going to need players to simultaneously jump on this, I'm just going to call it a jail cell. But you have to use Exo Slam. So everyone has to have Exo Slam. Count it down, make sure you do it at the same time. It's going to bounce the other location up, and you grab the card. So we now have 3 of the 4 cards. And it's that simple. Alright, next step. You guys gotta go down the trash chutes together, and it's gonna take you to we're gonna call it the furnace area. People have different names for it, so I'm just gonna say furnace. It's where the hot shit goes. Anyway, that was the first trash chute. The other one is actually in the Exo room. Make sure you have someone that will count down. I usually, the one counting down, when you say 3, 2, 1, go, on go, you delay yourself a little bit, just for the simple fact that when you're speaking in the mic to people, it's always delayed. But basically those are the two locations, and I had him, he wanted to count down, so I was like, okay, fine. And when he did, blew through 1,000. So he counted down, and when he did, I guess he didn't time it right, so it just dropped us. It switched locations. Now when you use the chute, the price does go up, so you see now it went from 100 to 2,000. He did not have enough, so we had to go through another round to basically get it to where he had enough cash for us to go through the chute again. Once we did, all we did is we went right back, and I did the countdown. Now, something I do want to point out. A lot of people told me that the card is always on the left side when you spawn. So when we went down the chute, we went to the left side. It's always good to use a big gun. And we shot, you gotta shoot the ground, shoot the sand, or the ash, whatever you want to call it. And the card never popped up. We shot the crap out of it. And we actually did this like 4 different times. And still no card. And he finally said, you know what? Maybe the card is not on the left side, maybe it's on the right side, or maybe we have to shoot both sides. You know, there's got to be something else to it. So I was like, all right, fine. We went back down there, we did it again, and we ended up shooting both sides. So we went down, I was like, I'm gonna shoot left side, you shoot right side. I did not find the card on my side, but it did pop up on his side, and he started yelling he couldn't pick it up because it's my card. It's the security guard's card.
I always keep that thing with me.
So now we have all 4 cards. We came back and we went straight back to the kiosk machine, and I'm going to show you guys what happened first.
Well, let's just find some more cards and hack them for a higher clearance. Lil can do that, right?
And basically what that means is you have to go through a couple rounds and kill off zombies. The zombies are going to drop cards. I'm going to show you guys really quick what those cards look like. And collect cards, and you have to make it to level 49.
Gotta reload.
So when I kill this zombie, this is what the little cards look like right here. You're going to collect those, and if you see down in the corner, my security clearance is level 20. But basically you get to 49. Once you get to 49, you are ready for the next step. So basically we had to go through several rounds, but we got to level 49. We went back over to the kiosk, and it said we did not clock in. Alright, so basically we found out that you had to clock in on the wall on the fingerprint scanners. Alright, so I went to that one. We found out that one was his and logged in, which was fine. But there's 4 located on the map. So that was one. There's actually one in the exo room, which was mine, but I passed it. I looked around, I could not find it for anything. It kind of pissed me off, because I'm like, alright, I've walked all around this place. And it's actually right up here on the wall behind me, but because of the way I swung around from the zombie, I missed it. So I killed that zombie, but I'm going to show you guys basically where the other 2 are, and then we're going to come back and get mine. But I went downstairs. We usually don't even open this door. You can if you need to. But a second scanner is going to be right here, right next to the jail, or the holding area, holding facility. It's right next to Juggernaut. See right there on the wall, and the holding cells are right. Right. And there aren't any in this room. Basically, that one that was on that wall is actually designated for that room. So you should be fine with that one. And then we're gonna go way back on the other side. I'm gonna show you where the 3rd one is at, and then we'll show you where mine was and what happens after you log in. Alright, so the one for his office is going to be in here on this wall, and I missed it, but it's right here. Restricted access as well. So and you only have to hit your fingerprint scanner. You don't have to hit all 4 of them. As long as you hit the one that belongs to you, you're fine, and you can continue on to your next step. So basically I went back and hit mine, and you see I'm level 50 now. Once you hit it, it'll take you from 49 to 50 once you clock in. And we went directly back to the kiosk. Had to let the zombie smack me up a little bit. Everyone has to log in.
If you have clearance to hear this message, then the test is a success. You have 24 hours to proceed to the rendezvous point and initiate phase 2. Good luck.
Alright. So basically, you're pretty much done. You have to do your very last step. In order to get your achievement, you have to go back to the EXO room and press X on the EXO station. Now, if you're playing with more than one person, you have to do it at the same time. Some people have trouble with this.
Experimental weapon upgrade station online.
But there you go. Online upgraded. The lights are on. And we hear the helicopter outside, so we're rushing back to get rescued. But like I said, if you're playing with more than one person, everyone has to go in there. You have to hit X on it together. If you're playing by yourself, obviously you just do it by yourself. But we rush outside because we want to get the hell out of here, get away from these zombies. We get outside, we see the glorious helicopter, and it gets shot down. What in the hell? There's the achievement though. Game over, man. Gotta love it. 50 points in the bank. We realized we weren't going anywhere, so we decided to have a twerk session. And yeah, that's how we ended the game. One other thing I want to show you guys though, once you actually get that achievement done, you unlock it to where, because you know before you could only upgrade your guns to level 20. Well, once you get that done, you can actually upgrade them past 20. I'm going to show you guys this upgrade station that was in here. Now, I don't know if you remember, in the EXO room, there was an upgrade station that had a plate over it. That plate or shield is now gone, and you can upgrade right there, which is kind of cool. You can pretty much upgrade at any upgrade station up past level 20, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, I definitely hope that this video helped you guys out. If you have any questions or concerns whatsoever, definitely leave them underneath the description below. I'm gonna go ahead and say that Treyarch and Sledgehammer Games did an outstanding job with zombies. I could not wait to play this. It gives you a break from multiplayer, so it's really enjoyable. Anyway, I am out of here for now. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Take it easy.